Good morning, guys. This is the Lovin Dubai Show podcast. Our top story today, do you understand how many annual leave days you're entitled to? We dove deep this morning on the show and we're joined by Anisa. Hi.
Hi, guys. Interesting news today. Dubai will soon be home to the first and second tallest towers in the world.
Dubai does not stop. Also, baby news. Lindsay Lohan has given birth to a beautiful, healthy baby boy, which got us talking about baby names.
Yeah. I mean, Mabrook to Lindsay Lohan, but yeah, guys, think what are your favorite names?
And are you saving your baby names in notes on your phone? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that one. Stay tuned. Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai Show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Our top story today, understanding annual leave. The government has clarified some rules.
Good morning. Dubai will soon be home to the first and second tallest tower in the world.
We have the cutest news coming for you this morning. Mabrook, Lindsay Lohan, she gave birth to her first child.
And a lucky family met His Highness Sheikh Mohammed in an elevator of a Dubai hotel.
So good morning to everyone joining on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. If you've enjoyed the show for any length of time, you'll notice we have a new face on the show, Anisa.
Hi, guys.
But you're not new to Lovin.
No, I've been here for a year, maybe.
You're behind the scenes. What's that like?
Behind the scenes. It's good. You know, my name is just on the articles, but it's nowhere on the page. Undercover.
But Anisa's been, so a year, and then working across different brands, and Simran and I are away next week, so we're going to have a couple of different faces on the show. Yeah. However, what I loved about Anisa was last month, not only does Anisa work with us, she also brought her sister in, so we had Zahra working with us.
And I will bring my other sister. And I'll bring all my siblings. I think they need life experience.
Why does that sound like a threat?
Because I'm the eldest sibling, it's my duty. It's my duty.
So you think working, hard slog, put them to work?
I think it's just important to get experience whilst you're young.
Because Zahra was here on holidays, right?
Yeah.
What age is she again?
So she's 20 years old. She came to stay with me she originally came for 2 months. And I was like, okay, you can live with me for 2 months, rent free, live your best life. We'll go out. But you have to work for a month, an internship. I think that's fair.
I think that's great tough love.
Yeah, because technically I don't get anything out of her doing an internship. It's for her own self-growth and self-development. I'm just pushing her.
Could you imagine though if I was 20 and I was able to go to Dubai to my elder sister and she was and I was able to live rent free, as you said, living your best life.
Live your best life.
But then you put her to work. Do you have that kind of older, younger sister siblings? What do you like behind closed doors?
I think I am quite bossy, but I do it out of love. I really want the best for my siblings. I love them so much. I feel like I'm a second dad or something. I wouldn't even say mum. I would just say dad. So yeah, I try.
I like that.
And yeah, I feel like they respect me, which is the most important thing. Until they start fights. Then I feel like they don't respect.
Who wins the fights?
We've all had fights.
Can we actually go into this? Because
we've all had fights.
This isn't we all, if you have siblings, I'd love to know your thoughts, but we all have sibling relationships and times change growing up. But you came into the office with a war wound.
Yep. I can't show you because it's here. I'm a victim, guys. I'm a victim.
But it's the type of fight that you can only get away with siblings.
Yeah. It was actually something really petty. It was she claimed that I gave her my Louis Vuitton perfume. I was 100% sure.
Louis Vuitton make perfume?
Yeah, and they're really good. They're really good. And it was actually just a sample. So when I found the sample, I was like, wow, a Louis Vuitton perfume. I'll definitely be using that sparingly because it's a tester, a sample size. And then what do you know? I see the empty bottle in my sister's drawer in my house. And I'm like, what's this? She's like, you gave me that. I didn't give you that, Zara. I definitely didn't give you that. She's like, no, you gave it to me. I was like, okay, maybe it got mixed up because we'd be moving around. Probably maybe a maid or the packers and the movers. Maybe it just got misplaced. No, you gave it to me. And then the fight started. And then there was a literal fight. It was like swearing, fighting, hitting.
I think the fights you have, 6 kids in my family, the fights you have with your siblings are the type of stuff you could never get away with anyone else.
100%.
You're good now?
We're good. We're good. She had to grovel a little bit. I made her feel it. My husband said it wasn't a good punishment, but I decided to. I ordered McDonald's and I asked her what she wanted. She said a fish fillet meal, okay? And as I'm ordering, I'm still angry with her, but I'm like, I have to feed the girl, you know? I'm not that mean. So I'm ordering it and then she turns around and she's like, can I have a double up? And I was like, no, I'm going to get you a regular meal, no side, no double up, and the drink that you hate. And that was my punishment.
Harsh punishment.
Harsh.
Oh my days. She was okay.
She was okay.
It's okay.
And then, we're good now.
I love how siblings, you can put them through the worst pain. Only order the regular McDonald's meal, no sides, and you can come out the other side.
Nothing. I didn't even get her favourite sauce.
She is grown.
Suffer.
Guys, we're having a bit of a glitch on Instagram, but do stay tuned. We'll try and get it fixed. So it's 8:35. We're going to jump into our top stories. We're talking about annual leave entitlements. Have you ever questioned the amount of annual leave you get here in the UAE? Or how should it be distributed? Because the Twitter account for Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization, MOHRE, yesterday they dropped some information to ensure you're getting the days leave you deserve.
As per the regulation of Labour Relations Law, you are entitled to annual leave and the employer can determine its starting date, as well as divide it into 2 periods.
And then according to the regulations of Labour Relations Law, your leave are as follows. So, take notes. If you have worked more than 6 months and less than a year, you get 2 days of annual leave per month. And if you worked more than a year, so the majority of us, if you're in employment for more than a year, you are entitled to 30 days of annual leave. Now, if the employee service has ended before your annual leave balance, you'll get a leave of fraction for the last day of service. So that's just if you leave in the middle of the year. Basically, they have clarified the rules on annual leave.
Cool. We all need to know that. We need a reminder.
True, but the one thing I wasn't aware of is your employer is entitled to choose your start and end date, and they are entitled to break it up. So take note of that.
Yeah, that's crazy. What if you have a holiday booked? So they can... Nope. Not in this month.
I think it depends on the employers, but yeah, in this case, they're entitled to make the decision. And then it's 30 days annual leave, and that is including weekends. Let's jump into our next story. You thought Dubai couldn't level up?
Yeah, but coming soon, the world's 2nd tallest tower. Dubai is about to crank up the skyscraper game to new heights. Hold on to your falafel wraps because this vibrant city is about to become the proud owner of not just 1, but 2 of the tallest towers in the whole wide world. Fahad Azizi, the CEO of Azizi Developments, recently dropped a tweet bomb that got Dubai residents quite excited, to say the least.
This is huge because on Twitter he confidently declared, it's official, we are building what will be the 2nd tallest building in the world. Yes. Founder and chairman of Azizi Group and Azizi Developments, Miraz Azizi spilled the beans to BBC Persia. He revealed their master plan to construct a brand new tower that will stand tall alongside the legendary Burj Khalifa and other magnificent skyscrapers in Dubai.
Although the plan for this majestic tower was initially unveiled during Cityscape Dubai last November, the name of the upcoming tower is still under wraps. Should we guess?
Can we guess?
Can we guess? Yeah, can we guess?
Okay, so we have Burj Khalifa is the tallest tower. It's
You think they'd do a Burj for another Sheikh's name, Burj Mohammed?
What would you call a tower?
Oh, so the CEO's name is Azizi, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I would call it the Azizi Tower.
I think you would.
Yeah.
You have one opportunity to name what's going to be the 2nd tallest building in the world.
You want your name all over it, right?
So Anisa, Burj Anisa.
Burj Anisa. Yeah. Anisa's Tower. I think my name's
I think it's got to be just Anisa, Casey, Casey.
What would you do? Yeah.
It's got to be your namesake. Has to be. I think family more than.
Yeah, maybe your
so
family.
So Fitzgerald.
Name. Yeah. for all the Fitzgeralds.
We just about fit in, I reckon.
Yeah.
So back in, there's many of us.
You can do a floor for each of your siblings.
The cousins,
and your mum,
the aunts, the uncles.
Everyone. The family tree.
Dogs and cats.
It could be the shape of a family tree. And then your whole entire family tree.
I wouldn't be surprised. But we do have images of this, I think, if you're watching on Facebook. So back in November 2022, Azizi was aiming to construct the second tallest tower in Dubai, a pretty impressive feat in itself. However, they decided to take things up a notch, or a few hundred meters, and now they're aiming to surpass Merdeka, which is in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So it was going to be the second tallest in Dubai. Now they're aiming for second tallest in the world. The skyscraper stands tall at 678.9 meters, but Dubai isn't one to settle for second place. And we are aiming to beat that and have two of the world's second tallest towers, which is just mind-boggling. These skyscrapers, I just can never... I can't get it. You know when you're standing at the bottom, you're at Dubai Fountains, and you're thinking someone lives
at the
and
top.
You're from here. It looks so small. Like how are you fitting an apartment up there?
Imagine. And when you're up there and you're looking down, and you just feel like, wow, this is the world. Like the world is so small. You can see every person like a little ant.
Would you like to live in this tall tower or looking at the tall tower?
Good question. I think I would like to live in the tower, just so I could say I live in that tower.
I feel like Eddie says princess vibes. I can see that. You're like dangling your hair down.
Like Rapunzel.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather look in.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You'd rather look at the building?
Yeah.
I understand why, because obviously it's beautiful, it's majestic, it's this huge tall building. But wouldn't you want to be like, I live in the Burj, I live inside it.
I get it.
Versus I'm just looking at it.
Imagine actually telling people you live in Burj Khalifa that that's your postcode, that that's your address. Can't compute. However, the Burj Khalifa is so stunning.
Yeah.
I just think it, not only how did they build the world's tallest building and also the world's most beautiful building.
Yeah, 100%.
So to look at it is just goals. And then imagine the Airbnb rental for New Year's Eve,
money.
Probably more so.
My cousin, she lives about 20 minutes from the Burj Khalifa, but she still says, I have a Burj Khalifa view. And it's like in the distance. You can barely make it out. On a clear day, you can kind of see like the top of the Burj Khalifa.
That's so funny.
So you would rather be inside it.
Yeah, I was apartment hunting recently, and some of the wording we got was Burj Al Arab view.
Wow.
To say that was a stretch of the imagination. It's like Burj Al Arab view if you've got a photo of the Burj Al Arab on your thing. Like,
if you have one of those phones that zoom in or a pair of binoculars.
Maybe on different clear days you can see. Because on a clear day if you're up, even in Marina, on a really high tower, you can see the Burj Khalifa. So maybe it just depends.
Maybe.
On a beautiful, clear day, moving into reasons, today is a beautiful day. Massive congratulations to Lindsay Lohan. She's become a mom, Mabrook.
That's really cute.
Along with her husband, Kuwaiti Badr Shamas, they are now parents after Lindsay gave birth to a beautiful, healthy son.
The new family told the Rep the family is over the moon in love. We know the Hollywood star reportedly gave birth in Dubai, and her son's name is Luai, which in Arabic means shield or protector. Love that.
Really I love the mix of Arabic names. I think they're so pretty. Really? When I was teaching, some of the most beautiful girls' names, Alia, just gorgeous.
What's your favorite? Top 3?
Well, Alia was my favorite.
Alia.
Zayn. Is that an Arabic name? I'm just remembering my favorite kids.
One Direction, Zayn.
No, there was this gorgeous.
Really?
Did you ever, when you were teaching, did you ever have like these kids that you just had like such a
a good relationship
and
with,
they were
and then
so
you love
sweet.
the kids?
And then I'm thinking, where are you now? So if there's a mom out there whose son was named Zayd and you went to Shoifat, he was just the most adorable, sweet-natured, loving kid.
Reach out.
It's been years. He's probably grown.
No, you won't recognize him. I think my favorite name is Isa.
Isa?
And it sounds like Anisa, right? So if I do have kids, I might call my son Isa.
It's a boy's name, so long live the legacy. And is there 2 more? Isa?
I have more, but I shouldn't share it with the world because, you should gatekeep your own baby names just in case.
Interesting.
What if you have kids?
This isn't Friends. No one's here is going to
I'll tell you behind the scenes. I'll tell you.
You're not going to share the baby name? Okay, fine.
They're in my notes app. I actually don't remember. I just love Isa.
That's true.
Please
I
don't
actually
steal
have
it, guys.
baby names in a notes app as well.
Yeah.
Is that normal? Shahir, Ali K, do you guys have baby names in your notes app?
I don't think that's like very.
Shahir does in his mental notes app. Ali K?
He's too young. He's too young for that.
He's not young. Ali K, what age are you?
He's 24.
He's 24. Okay. Does anyone on Instagram keep your baby names in a notes app?
Yeah, guys, be for real. Would you share your baby names? You wouldn't. You'd be
wouldn't.
like,
I get it.
I've said I like Isa, and then I've heard someone say, "Oh, that's a really nice name." And I think now my cousin, we're having a battle. She already has kids. If she has another one, she's calling him Isa. And I don't have kids, and I don't plan it anytime soon. So let's see. It's the battle of the Isas.
So no more sharing. You've learned the hard way in case she gets an Isa out. Okay. We actually used to have battles over names. I'm checking your comments, by the way. We love to read them before, during, and after the show. Pilot Rizwan, hi, good morning. You know Lisa? He's saying it is normal to keep baby names.
To keep them private, right?
Yeah. No, but to keep them in your notes.
Oh. Yeah.
And to keep them private.
Yeah.
I agree.
And also, if you've noticed, they change over time. Like me a few years ago, writing cute names, I wouldn't choose those names now. Maybe in a few years, I wouldn't choose the names. 100%. You know what I mean? It's good to write them down.
And Pilot Rizwan said, we had a name decided and my cousin stole the name.
Dun, dun, dun.
But that's what
Cue dramatic music.
Yeah.
That's what I was just saying. Like,
this is
you have to be careful. You have to be careful who you tell the names to.
And here I was about to out yours.
Be careful. I
was about to out these names, but it's fine. We're all friends here. But then imagine if everyone started calling them your name, and then it's kind of tainted.
But do you think it would be cute, like for you and your best friend's child, like your children, to have the same name? What do you think?
Nah.
Some people are like completely okay with it. It's not
I'd be okay with it, but it would depend if it was your name. If this was the name you were really looking forward to, and then it was taken. Now, if you both came upon it in your own ways and you both have meaning behind it, fine. Absolutely fine. I wouldn't be too picky. I wouldn't be too precious. But, however, if this was my name that's been sitting in my notes app for quite some time.
And you're like, look, it's been there for 5 years.
Isn't this a beautiful, unique, special name?
On the other hand, it's like names don't belong to anyone. Like anyone can just like a name. You can't really fight for a name.
True.
They'll be like, there's a million other people with those names.
I have a cousin argument that I
it's the chicken.
That says otherwise.
The chicken or the egg. What came first?
Let's jump into our next story. We're talking all things meeting Dubai royal family.
Yeah. So a family meets Dubai's ruler in an elevator. Imagine casually entering the elevator of the hotel you're staying in and bumping into Dubai royalty. Yep, you heard it here first. It's a Dubai thing. 2 days ago, entrepreneur Anas Rahman Junaid was with his wife and 2 children at Dubai's hot new hotel, Atlantis the Royal. It was one of those at the right time, at the right place moments, because the ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, entered the very same elevator. And Junaid and his family had a royalty as company through 21 floors. Like, imagine 21 floors and you're with the ruler of Dubai.
This is like, but not only is it incomprehensible, in what other country would the ruler of the location enter an elevator? It just proves how much man of the people he really is.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you saw over the weekend he was everywhere.
Dubai Mall, Nakheel Mall.
It was amazing. I feel like I should be going out more just to bump into him, just for the chance.
But there's so many amazing, like you said, so many amazing photos came out from the weekend.
A delighted Junaid took to Instagram to share his happiness at meeting the ruler of Dubai. He said, such a down-to-earth person, he graciously allowed us to click multiple photographs and had a good chat with Michelle as well. Wow. That's like... yeah, amazing. I'm speechless.
I think we see lots of photos of Dubai royalty in particular out and about, you know, even promoting local restaurants, because they really do. You know, if you see the ruler at a certain restaurant, you're like, oh, where is that? Maybe I'm going to check that out. But not only that we got so many sweet stories this weekend from not only were they out and about, but also snapping photos with people. giving people time and just kind of like making their day, and not only making their day, like making their week, their month, their year. Like it was His Highness's 75th birthday this weekend. So there was a lot of story, but like, you know, he's still sharing love among the people, bringing happiness to the people in such a humble, unique way. I think it's great.
And we love that because we appreciate being in the UAE, we appreciate Dubai, and that just makes us feel that they appreciate us too. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, whether you live here or you're a tourist, they'll give you the time. And that's the sweetest thing. So
true. And in line with that, we posted a question asking if you, the viewer, the watcher, the listener, have you ever seen or come across royal family in the UAE in public?
I don't have any fun stories here. So, Casey, do you? Have you met anyone from the royal family?
Well, my story is a little bit weird.
I know her story, guys.
Well, so some people have come across them in lots of unique ways. My story is a little strange in that it was a couple of years ago when they announced the zip line on Dubai Marina. And it was actually 3 days before it was announced to the public. So it was under embargo, but we had the information. And we had the information that we were going to be invited down, and also that someone very special was going to do the zip line in advance, and maybe we'd be able to share the video. How cool is that? So, with those information, we didn't know who it was or what was really happening, but I was watching His Highness Crown Prince Fazza's stories.
Sheikh Fazza.
And I saw him in a car driving through Marina, and I thought...
the real journalist of Dubai.
I just thought, I'm going to need to leave work early for this, for journalistic purposes. So I went down to the zip line. I can't believe I'm telling the story. I went down to the zip line and watched him do the zip line for the first time, probably one of the first people on it, after all safety precautions. And I was standing down, so you know where Five Guys is? And like there was clearly it felt like there was, you know, there was a couple of probably security personnel like watching the area, waiting for him to come in. I probably waited for about an hour, saw him come down. It was one of the most exciting moments of that year.
Because now would you wait an hour outside?
No, it was sunny. That's all I remember. But it wasn't uncomfortable. And I saw him complete the zip line. Like a second, I think I saw him. I think.
The moral of the story is, if you want something, you go for it.
You go for it.
You just go for it.
Made my life.
Look at you with this story. I don't have any interesting stories. I would love to meet them, but I just never have. I see the cars, and they say that cars with like a few digits are royal family, but I'm not sure.
Well, also they sell those, so I think.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But I heard a rumor like 1 to 10 is royal family.
Yeah. So one is the ruler, one in the
you never know.
G-Class, Mercedes, G63.
Yeah. My favorite car, you know.
So it's 8:51 on a Wednesday morning.
Yep.
Is it Wednesday or Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. I am 1 day ahead because it's a 4-day week. This week is shorter than ever, which makes us so excited. We have a long weekend coming up this Friday, of course. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Anissa, for your first show.
Thank you, guys. Amazing.
Amazing. See you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye-bye.
Bye.
A massive thank you to all those tuning in, and a big thank you to our producer, Shahir, and all the behind-the-scenes crew members like Ali Baba, Ali Khalil, and Parth.
This was a Lovin Dubai production as part of Augustus Media Podcast Network.